Yo, I am the Great Big Scrooge. This is BSI4, the Great Big Scrooge interview with the legendary Lord Chaya. How you feeling on this beautiful evening, baby?
I'm feeling pretty good, man.
After have a long day, I know that when you work hours, you work hours. Your last shift was how many hours?
I worked this morning 4 hours, and then this afternoon 4 hours.
Oh man, I thought you had another one that was like 20 or 30 hours. Didn't you have one that was like 28?
Nope, only when it storms. Uh, the last long one was 18.
18-hour shift. That's obnoxious. When you're driving, now my man is the one that cleans the streets when it snows really bad here in central New York. Western New York is really bad too, but we're in central, so that's why we're talking about it. What is the difference between driving a normal car or truck and one of those big bitches? How different is it?
Um, there's a big difference.
How
I just
so?
drive a 550 with a plow and a wing, a salter, and then I use a Ventrac for the sidewalks.
That is fucking bananas. I saw a picture of that thing. I could pull it up right now, but we're just started the interview, and I didn't finish my energy drink yet, and we're still getting everything up and ready. So if you've never seen a BSI, if you've never seen a Big Scrooge interview, what it is basically is I pick somebody that I admire for some reason or another, and I ask them questions left and right. And it's not a linear interview. We don't stay on the exact same subject and just keep running with it. We just jump around here and there, and it be everything from making you think of your childhood all the way to what you feel like having for dinner. So that's what I want to ask you next. You just get a big fat ass bonus check. You got extra money. It doesn't matter if you're going out for yourself or if you're bringing a whole family. You go to your favorite restaurant. What restaurant is that going to be?
TGI Fridays.
Really? You're a TGI Fridays guy? What's your favorite thing that when you get there? What's the best thing? You're going out, you earned it. You go. What are you going to order when you go out to eat? What are you getting?
I get the whiskey chicken and ribs.
Yes! That is fucking bananas. I also would have accepted steak. Any steak. Bloody, bring it to me. Doesn't even matter. What nationality are you, man?
I am Polish and Irish.
50-50?
A little bit of Indian, but I don't count it.
I'm just getting everything set
Pretty
up,
much
getting ready
50-50.
50-50. Now, let's see. There's a bunch of other questions. Are you currently a smoker?
Yes.
Now, are you on those bitch ass cigarettes that I can't even get my I can't ugh. You still smoking cigarettes nowadays?
Yep.
What is your brand?
Marlboro.
Old school. What about Newports? Can you fuck with Newports or are they just too harsh for you?
I used to about 15 years ago.
That was when you were a Newport smoker?
Yep.
Now, do you ever smoke weed anymore? Because there was a time that we got a chance to hang out and you took a little puff, but you didn't seem like you're an every night smoker like me. You're just one of those random every once in a while, only for the social occasion type?
Pretty much. Whenever I feel I need.
Now, let's say that you want to get fucking drunk. You're like, you know what? It's been a long day. I got time. The kids are in bed. I'm going to get fucking hammered. What is Lord Chaya drinking?
Jack Daniels, baby.
Yeah, right. Really? That shit is harsh. Really?
Yep.
Now, you talking about like just straight from the bottle or you doing
single
chug?
barrel.
Single barrel? If anybody has any questions for Lord Chaya, you could just throw it in the chat. You could spend a couple flexes to highlight the message so I don't miss it and can definitely ask them so we could keep it moving. Feel free to highlight it and throw it up in there. So you're just straight single parent. God, that stuff is so harsh. I could not even handle that. What if it was a beer? What type of beer would you be drinking? Are you just anti-beer?
Miller Lite.
Oh, well, at least you didn't say old swill. It doesn't matter. We're still about the same age. We're only a few months apart. It has been heard that you used to box. Do you still fight?
No. Keyword there was used to.
Now, what was it that made you hang up the gloves? Was it an experience, or did you get hurt, or did you hurt somebody?
Got arrested, went to jail,
What the
took my
fuck?
license away.
Holy shit. You beat the fuck out of somebody, or was it a car accident? What are you talking about?
No, I was young and dumb and stupid.
Oh, one of those things. Yeah, if there's something that you don't want to answer, you obviously have the right to, you know what I'm saying, skip it. So if that was too far, just let me know. It's not like I'm going to be asking for your mother's maiden name and all that shit.
No, I got the opportunity of a lifetime to make some extra money and did it for a while, and yeah.
Okay, so that's close enough. That's good enough. But you didn't
You
get...
can put two and two together.
Exactly. You didn't get locked up. You didn't get murdered. So love is love. Everything is everything. That is fantastic. You are fucking starving right now. You got $50 in your pocket and
Year,
you're
4
on the
months,
road.
3 weeks, and 2 days.
What is? What was that?
That's how long I was locked up for.
Oh, no shit. No shit. Was that jail or prison?
10 months in county, and then the rest was in Kaksaki.
Is this a super delicate subject? Because we can step away from it if it is.
No, it don't bother me.
Okay, cool. Was it a
You
type
learn
of...
from your mistakes.
Was it the type of experience when you were locked up? Was it the type of experience that really does scare you straight, like on the TV show? Or was it just like hanging out with your bros?
Pretty much hanging out. I mean, it's like a giant dorm room. You get a commissary card.
What? Really? It's just like hanging out? So, I mean, it's...
State prison's a lot different than county.
How so?
You get more freedom in state prison. County, you're pretty much locked in a cell like 14 hours out of the day.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not familiar with the difference, so that makes sense. Tell me you met somebody in there that just had an awesome nickname. People in prison don't just go by John. You know what I'm saying? Tell me you met somebody that, like, what was the coolest nickname of somebody that you met in there? Or heard of?
The only one I could really remember was Pablo, like off the Jerky Boys.
Oh, no shit. Love the fucking Jerky Boys. What one would you say is the funniest Jerky Boys album overall? Or even just one of their favorite songs? The one that'll still make you laugh to this day.
Man, it's been so long, I couldn't even remember.
Oh, okay, man. So I ain't mad at that.
Pranks, phone calls.
Yes, Jerky Boys. Now, like I said, you got $50 in hand. You're absolutely starving. You're on the road. You can't stop to pull over other than a fast food joint. What one is your weakness? What one are you definitely going to?
I'm gonna have to go Burger King.
Yes. Who has better fries, Burger King or McDonald's?
Wendy's.
Oh, wrong! Burger King! I will fight you to the death! No, I'm just kidding. That's just one of the things. Now, since we are about the same age, what was the first system that you had growing up? Video game system.
I had an Atari.
Oh my god. How the fuck did you do that? You like answered in a different voice and then it came out of your mouth. That was how did you what the fuck was that? Did you see that? Did you hear that? Right there.
Oh, Lady Chaya's got hers logged in right next to me.
Oh, okay. So hey Lady Chaya, how you doing, darling?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Tremendous. I'm interviewing the hubby, and coincidentally, you were one of the questions that were popping up next. Hello, darling. How long have you guys been married?
Hello.
Hello. How long have you guys been married?
11 years.
11. You got to give props for that. You got to give props for that. That's not the type of thing you can just dance on. Because it is work to be in a relationship, especially one like that. So I respect you guys, and you're lucky because I don't have that. How long have you guys been together overall? 11 married. How long have you been together total? What a time for the camera to freeze. And we lost him? There he is. That was weird. We lost, but you're back, man. We lost you. I don't know if you had a chance to answer.
No. I don't even see your camera.
You can't even see me? Okay. But you're back. You did hear what I said, right? Been together 11, married in October. How long have you guys been together overall? 11 married. How many years you been together total? Are you doing math or did you not hear me?
We're officially getting married in October. But I consider myself already married.
I feel that. What type of grundle are you talking about? Do you shave your balls, shave your cock and balls, or you just have a jungle down there?
We've known each other since middle school.
Now we're just going to let it catch up to the next question. It sounds like there's a huge ass lag. There's got to be a huge lag.
There is.
Okay, I'm going to try killing you and then bringing you back to life. I'm basically going to hang up on you and hit redial. Let's try that. That'll fix the lag. Remove guest, re-add guest. Son of a bitch. All right, and then we add him again. Okay, so now we're dead. So if you guys are still with me, Lord or Lady, if you're still with me, there we go. Yeah, there's a humongous lag, so that's kind of weird. There we go. And he's coming back. It just got pushed through. Just got to turn on the camera. And we should be good to go. All right, is there still super lag? Yo, can you hear me, man?
I don't think so.
Oh, man, there is a monstrous lag. Let's see it like this. Yo, just answer me whenever you hear this question. As soon as you hear this question, just say I hear you. Man, that is a horrible ass lag right there. I don't know how to fix that shit other than you trying to refresh it on your end possibly, but that shouldn't make a difference because we just killed it and brought it back to life. This section obviously is going to get cut out. So it's all good. So we can figure out how to work it now. Let me know when you hear this. Just say, yes, I hear you as soon as you hear me. 3, 4, 5.
I hear you.
7-second delay? That's bananas. There's a 7-second delay, so we got to work with that. Do you think you can work with that? Because I can, and whoever's going to be watching it is going to be able to as well. Can you work with that?
Yeah, I can.
All right, that sounds good. So anybody that's watching it, whenever it comes to a question that I'm asking, it's going to take at least 7 seconds because of this really weird delay that we got going on. So anyways, we could jump right back up into it. Now, when you said back in the days it was Atari was the very first system, tell me that you had Nintendo and Super Nintendo and just graduated and escalated up the ladder.
I've had every gaming system possible known to man, except for PS5. I have not bought one yet.
That kicks ass. Now, if we're talking about Super Nintendo, your top 5 favorite Super Nintendo games were what?
That's hard. I'm going to say Zelda.
Yes.
Dr. Mario. Obviously, Super Mario Brothers.
2 left. It really makes you dig in your memory banks.
Wario.
Ooh! Shout out to Wario. That is not a bad one. That's a good one. You got 1 left. It could even be just one that you remember.
And Bart Simpson.
Yes! Nice. I'm just running through all the ones that we got right now. It's going to have to get edited pretty heavily on that. You just got $1 million. What's the first thing you're spending money on? A mail boy. What the fuck does that mean?
Paying my bills.
Just straight up going to bills. That is the correct answer. Now, let's talk about the grundle. Do you shave your balls, shave your cock and balls, or do you have a jungle? An island in Tennessee?
I shave when I feel like it.
Speaking of shaving, you got a great whisker biscuit. You got one of the most beautiful goatees that there are out there. How often do you end up shaving your face?
Pretty much once a month. I go see Gino over on Main Street, New York Mills.
Once a month? That's fucked up, man. I got to do it once a week, if not twice a week. You are absolutely exhausted. You're about to go pass out. What way do you sleep? Are you a side sleeper? On your back snoring? On your stomach? How do you sleep?
Usually on my side, cuddling to my wife.
Aww. That's a beautiful thing. Now you're standing at the gas station. You got $50 in your hand.
Gotta grab a boob, kid.
What was the one I was just jumping on? Oh, yeah. You got $50 in your hand. You're standing in line at a gas station. All you can see in front of you is just a mountain of candy bars. What chocolate is Lord Chaya grabbing?
Gonna be a Milky Way.
You're a Milky Way guy. Not Snickers. Not Twix. I would suggest trying the new Milky Way that they got out that is called Cookie Dough. It is definitely worth it. I'm a chocoholic, so I tend to do that I just mentioned. We lost him. And he's back! Probably got the same 7-second delay, but that doesn't matter. What is the absolute worst job that you've ever had in your life?
USA Remediations.
What was that?
Removing asbestos.
Oh God, that's got to be fucking murderous. Did you have to breathe that shit in a lot?
No, you're all masked up, suited up. There's high ventilation systems. Yes.
Everybody has been, I mean, you got an awesome wife. You've been together a while, so I don't know how big the number's going to be. How many chicks have you been with in your life?
Dude, you're trying to get me killed? She's standing right here.
There's no whole bars on the question, but yeah, we could skip it and move on. What one would you rather prefer, French fries or onion rings?
I can't count on both my hands and my feet.
You can or cannot?
There's more than that.
Okay, French fries or onion rings?
Onion rings.
Now, everybody has an awesome story. I know that you have a ton of them. So I'm trying to pull one out of you right now. You are a pro boxer, in my opinion. But it just so happened that during school, somebody needed to get knocked the fuck out, and Lord Chaya happily accepted. Who was it that you knocked out?
The principal.
What arose so that you had to break the jaw of a principal?
Mr. Virgil.
Mr. fucking Virgil. What happened? Why did you have to beat his ass? I like that smile.
He grabbed a hold of me and tried forcing me into the ISS room, and I short jabbed him in the jaw and took off running.
For real? You just swung on him? Was it when you swung on him? Was it like out of fear? Was it like out of self-protection, or just like you're an asshole, I'm gonna knock you out? Was it self-defense? Is what I mean.
No, I got hit by a car like 2 days before that. I had a doctor's note to leave school. And I had ISS that day as well, and he tried picking me up and dragging me into the ISS room, and that's when it popped him.
So he basically, I mean, how did he grab you that it made you like, because he's not going to be like,
self-defense.
So it was, definitely. It obviously had to be. So he startled you and you had to duff him.
Yeah, he grabbed me around the ribs. I had broken ribs. I couldn't breathe as it is, so it was pretty much me or him.
Holy shit! What the hell happened to the ribs?
The old Barney's Pizza in Whitesboro, I got hit by a car and the dude's mirror hit me in the ribs.
Oh my God! So there's a pretty settlement from that. You had to have gotten some money from that as a kid, right?
Nope.
Nothing?
They never found him.
Oh my God, are you serious?
I know who it is. My father knows who it is. But it was better to just leave it alone.
Oh, one of those. Well, I don't blame you. I mean, if worst comes to worst, you can't break somebody else's jaw. The one that Mrs. Bush. Sorry, Lady Chaya threw something in the chat that was epic. Lord Commando, if you can't see the chat right now, man, Commando did say it's funny his name was Virgil. It's funny.
Yeah.
It's funny his name is Virgil. Like in WWE, Virgil was the punching bag. So I got to give him an additional 50,000 points because that is just an absolute brilliant point to make. Now, there was another one that had to get their jaw. Wasn't there? Was there? Wasn't there another one other than Virgil?
That would have been Mr. Pulowski, the science teacher in 8th grade.
There we go. So there was another teacher that needed their ass kicked. What happened with this one?
He smacked my cousin in the face who was chasing him, so I just kind of clip-tripped him and popped him as he was going to the ground.
Oh, sweet, yeah, baby. Baby. Sometimes you can get the wrong sound effect to go in. Sometimes you say the wrong thing to the wrong people. What is the worst thing that someone has ever said to you? The worst insult that actually bothers you to this day?
There was a lot of them.
All right.
Damn. The biggest thing was like talking shit about my mom.
Yeah, it's usually the mom or the wife. Those are usually the ones that are low-hanging fruit that everyone goes to. But what is it that your family has that's been handed down for generation to generation? What recipe do you have in the family that you absolutely love?
My mom's coleslaw.
Coleslaw, really? What makes it different than the normal kind of you could just grab at the deli?
My dad's chili.
Oh, man, not chili. I love me some chili. What makes it stand out, though?
The coleslaw is like way better than any coleslaw I've ever had in my life. It's like fine shredded. It's not stringy.
That's weird because every time I've ever had it, it was. That's pretty annoying. Tell me that there's something.
It's like just right.
Tell me that
there's no pineapple. I hate when people put pineapple in fucking coleslaw.
Pineapple in coleslaw? That doesn't. What?
That's KFC's secret ingredient.
Okay, elaborate, please. What the fuck are you talking about, secret ingredient? What? What are you talking about there?
KFC puts pineapple juice in their coleslaw.
But wouldn't
a lot of places do?
But wouldn't the acidity from the citrus mixing with the whatever liquid is in coleslaw, wouldn't that? Oh, I'm sorry, Lady Chaya. I did not mean to insult your grandma. But we are going to.
There's no liquid in coleslaw. It's either mayonnaise, Miracle Whip.
Okay, so I've been getting it from the wrong place then. So to stay on the topic of pineapple,
cabbage, carrots, onions.
Now that sounds fucking awesome. No, it's okay. It's nasty. Imagine there was the internet back when you knocked out the principal. Do you think you would have went viral? Yes, Commando is awesome. G Money was wondering because he was wondering about your undergarments. He wanted to know if it was boxers, briefs, or do you go Commando?
They're tight boxers. Got to hold shit in place. If not, I'll be sitting on it.
Oh, God. That got me wobbly. Oh, that got me wobbly.
Absolutely no tidy whities. No nut huggers.
No, it's been. He said liar. Bill Short said liar. I'm really weird. I'm really weirded out that Bill didn't have any questions because you and Bill go back quite a long ways. Am I wrong?
What was your favorite attraction at Universal
No, you're right.
Studios?
We go back a long ways. McBride Ave.
Tell me that there was an awesome prank that you pulled on him or he pulled on you.
Favorite attraction at Universal Studios was the Hulk.
The Hulk, really? That's that big ass roller coaster, right?
It's one of the sickest ones I've ever been on.
Yeah. Gotta grab some water. Now, what part, you said that when you were there last time, you went to Universal Studios recently. There was a place that you went to that said absolutely sucked. What was that?
It was Island Adventure after we went the last time.
Yeah, Island Adventure. What was so shitty about it?
Half the rides weren't open. The wait times were like hour and a half, 2 hours.
Oh, that's just fucking obnoxious. How much did it, I mean, ballpark.
And everything was so fucking expensive.
Did you see I don't know if they still have them there. They had them when I was there, but this is over a decade ago. The pins. Like the pins that you pin on your shirt, the pins. Do they still have those all over the place? Or do they fade out?
No.
They didn't have any more pins?
They must have faded out.
Oh, wow. Because I got a gigantic collection of them. I stole all of them, too. That's the one thing I wanted to ask. I went there, and I saw a kid in the Muppet store say, I want this. His mom wouldn't get it. And he goes, I'm just going to take it. Right in front of the cashier. And mom paid for whatever it was. He didn't pay for what it was. He put it on his head and then just walked right out. And I asked the girl that was ringing us out, I said, yo, why did you not, like, you just saw what happened. Like, that just happened directly in front of you. She goes, yeah, there's no cameras here either. I am the worst person to say that to. How much did you get away with stealing when you were there, or did you not gaffle anything? Oh, no. Is he frozen again?
I didn't take anything.
Oh, man. You had a perfect opportunity. They have no cameras anywhere, baby. No cameras anywhere. I'd missed a question in the
chat. Frozen.
Okay. Spider-Man was amazing. There was another one in the chat that I missed. What?
I don't know where you went. There's cameras everywhere right now.
Oh, so they must have definitely changed it then. What religion are you?
You must have knew I was coming.
I was hoping to interview you, yeah. What religion are you, man? Is that too private?
Never really picked one, but Catholic mostly.
You're not baptized.
Nope, not baptized.
Awesome.
I'm Catholic.
But the missus is Catholic. Does that ever clash, or do you just do whatever she wants?
Yes. No, I don't.
No. Religion ain't no big thing to me.
No.
You believe in what you want to believe in. I'll believe in what I want to believe in. Just leave me the hell alone.
There we go. That is the correct answer. For some reason, Commando says that means that you were raised Baptist. I don't know what that means, so I hope it's not an insult. I really don't. I hope maybe you know what that means. I don't.
I wasn't baptized, so I wasn't raised Baptist. And Baptist is a Southern thing, not a New York thing.
Oh, yeah, see? It's not a New York thing, Commando. Stay in your own lane. No, I'm
New
just
Yorkers
playing.
like call themselves Pentecostals.
How many siblings you have? Are you an only child?
Fucking Bible thumpers.
Yeah.
There was 3. My brother passed away a little over 10 years ago.
I did not know that. Was he older or younger than us?
4 years older.
Did not even know that. I'm sorry for bringing that up, and I'm sorry for the loss. Tell me that you had a massive collection.
I'm the baby of the family.
You're the baby? You said you're the baby out of 3?
Marvels.
What is Marvels?
Yeah.
Marvels? What are...
The movie,
The last movie we watched in the movies.
Oh, sweet. Didn't even see that question pop up. I'm sorry about that. Studio mode is now off. Okay, sorry about that. That messed it up.
Pretty good, Commando. Yeah. She beats me to everything.
With the Where was it? Now, you started boxing when you were how old?
15.
How much like Rocky did it end up being? Did it resemble it at all for you?
Nothing like it, man.
I
I mean, the running, the jogging, the training, the working out, yeah, it's all pretty much the same, but
Did you ever get to do like any, I don't know what they're called, whatever competitions are for boxing? Like any
nothing
tournaments?
like the movie.
Did you get to join any tournaments, anything like that? Or whatever they're called?
Actual matches.
Yeah.
I did sparring matches, non-televised. My actual professional fights, I was 8-1-0.
8-1-0? I heard that right. 8-1-0. I heard that right.
For $1 million, would you get in the ring with Iron Mike? I would get in the ring with Iron Mike just for fun.
Wow! I would do it just to try to blow him.
Yeah.
Bill pointed out that you fought in the Special Olympics League. How long did you fight in the Special Olympics?
Yeah, Bill. I fought in your league. I didn't fight in the Special Olympics.
You get one free shot.
I cheered Billy Shorts on.
It is on you now, Bill. You must have some type of playback. Scrooge blowing milk. What the fuck is that mean? Now, if I got for $1 million, I'll answer. I know the question wasn't for me, but I'm still gonna answer it.
Scrooge was blowing for the milk.
Yeah. Wait, no, I would. Yeah, all right, whatever. I'll take. Okay, yeah, that was all right. God damn it. What was the name of your first pet?
Miserable. She was a border collie.
Her name was Miserable.
Yep, we call her Mizzy for short.
Okay. And what was the name of the street that you grew up on?
McBride.
One of one of my favorite parts of the BSI of the Big Scrooge interview is finding out your drag queen name. You, my friend, if you were to wake up tomorrow as a drag queen, you would be named Mizzy McBride. When we had chicken the other night, his was Boston George Woodmont. So it's just cool to find out. So Mizzy McBride, that's just such a fantastic name. Mizzy McBride. I love it. I absolutely love it. When you smoke weed, how often would you say you smoke weed? Because you're not a nightly smoker.
Once in a blue moon.
So pretty much
the urge to.
So yeah, I mean, picture him being named Sparkly Sugar Tits. Okay. All right, Bill. I see you. Squealy Hallman. Yeah, we should learn about that, Bill. Because this is kind of like a reunion of bros, because they were bros and I was just there.
I think he should be the next interview.
Ooh, he gave a recommendation for Bill. Top 5 video games of all time. Any system. Top 5 of all time.
All right, we're going to go with Paperboy.
Wow.
For NES.
Wow.
We'll go with Contra.
Nice.
For NES as well.
Yes.
Worms for Sega Dreamcast.
Ooh. One of the games I cannot get for the emulator I use.
Tomb Raider for PlayStation 2.
Nice. Nice. I fucking hated it. The graphics were great for the time, but I fucking hated that game.
And I'm going to go with my number 5 is going to have to be PlayStation 3 Need for Speed Hot Pursuit.
That is fascinating, Mizzy McBride. Have you ever broken a bone?
A couple. I broke my right shin in football in high school.
Oh.
Broke my right arm, dropped the transmission on it.
Oh my God.
And I kicked myself in the face with my left leg by getting hit by a drunk driver loading a car up at an accident scene.
You kicked yourself in the face. How did...
Like, I literally woke up, my left boot was sitting on my shoulder.
How the fuck? How is that possible? Oh, that's so cringe-inducing trying to picture it. Oh, it just seems... Hit by a drunk driver loading a car. Fucking unbelievable. Oh.
I went to an accident for New Hartford PD. I was pinned between the tow truck and the car I was loading up. And I woke up and my boot was literally sitting on my shoulder like this. Broke the bottom of my front teeth, top front teeth, broke my nose, both my eye sockets, and my lips looked like a fucking duck.
What the fuck? Wow. So did you get like hit like head on?
No, I was loading the car up, and the drunk driver missed the ambulances, the cop cars, the fire trucks, and slammed right into the car I was loading up. And I was pinned between the tow truck and the car.
Oh man. Oh my God. Wow. Jesus Christ. What happened to the driver? Yeah, what the hell happened to him?
He goes up for parole in 2025.
Oh my God, how long ago was this shit?
He got 30 to life. And it was a little over 20 years ago.
Oh my God, holy shit. Isn't it cool about these interviews how it makes you dig into your memory banks?
He hit I don't know if I should say the police officer's name, but
doesn't matter.
He hit another police officer that was on scene, and fortunately he went up over the car.
Wow. So you said you were pinned?
He slammed into the back of the one I was loading.
Oh man. So you were literally pinned in between two vehicles. Did it hit you from like the back? Did it hit you like head on? Like how did it hit you?
It hit me head on.
Oh my God.
I was standing on the back of the tow truck using the controls to load the car, and he literally, like, the car was here and he slammed into the car, which pushed this car into the tow truck.
Oh wow. Good God. Holy shit. Isn't it cool about how these interviews, it makes you dip back into your memory banks and the weird shit that you remember and all the different,
It was right on Route 5 in Kirkland at Applewood and Cherrywood Community.
You want to stay on this one? Because there's like a million questions to ask, or do you want to move on?
They don't bother me.
Santa fixed him good? What the fuck does that mean?
You ask away, man.
Like, how were you in the hospital for a
The
while?
fucking EMT actually looked like Santa Claus.
Oh, wonderful.
18 days.
Oh my God. A lot of people come visit you?
Yep.
Like just
Mostly
family?
my father, my boss.
Boss too? Holy
couple
shit.
friends.
I would have been there, but we didn't know each other, so it makes it hard.
They all thought I was like dead. Literally, the cops, the firemen, the paramedics. I wasn't moving. I wasn't like making any actions. Wasn't talking.
That's fucking ridiculous. And you weren't, she says you weren't supposed to walk again?
I was never supposed to be able to use my left leg again.
So,
No, it took me 18 months to learn how to walk on my left leg.
holy shit. As Commando said, you are alive for a reason.
And I got to give a lot of props to my father because he's the one who actually didn't raise a bitch or a pussy.
Agreed. Holy shit. Just trying to size you up better for the corner right now.
He made me push through it.
So,
Never let me give up.
that's how fucking hardcore Lord Chaya is. Death came calling. He was like, nah, I got shit. Get the fuck out. I got shit to do. He's that hardcore, and that he's still with us. My savior best friend. That's amazing. Tell me that it wasn't around Christmas time. I mean, if there's a Santa paramedic, tell me it wasn't around Christmas time, because that would just make it too much.
No. It was actually Valentine's Day.
Okay, so it was way
I was
away from
supposed to be
there.
out to eat and got called in for the police call.
You got these amazing jobs. I mean, what ones do you have? I mean, does it count as working as the city? Working for the city or working for the state? What is it called that you do?
I work for a private company. We take care of all the hospitals, anything to do with Mohawk Valley Health Systems. We take care of Collis's properties. It's a property maintenance company.
Oh, that's cool. Because that just sounds interesting. I mean, it doesn't seem like one of the jobs that they'll put in the
We do
newspaper.
paving, we do sidewalks, we do landscaping.
What celebrities have you met?
I can do anything now. Like work on cars. Oh, dude, I met a lot.
Really?
I've met Ozzy Osbourne. I've met Robert De Niro.
Yo!
Anthony Rodia.
Who?
I've met Mickey Rourke.
No shit.
I've met Alec Baldwin.
Oh, come on, man.
I've met the singer of Disturbed, the singer of Killswitch Engage, singer of there's so many. I've met so many famous people.
That's insane. Do you mean like just meet, like, hey, nice to meet you, shake the hand and keep it moving? Or do you mean like actually met?
No, I actually partied with Ozzy Osbourne at Darien Lake for more than 8 hours.
How the hell did you pull that off?
Me and Mark Hazeltine jumped on the back of the tour bus. We were the only ones that had balls big enough, and we actually got to go where the tour buses stayed for the night. And when we climbed off the back of the bus, the security guards were trying to kick us out, and they pretty much just let us stay.
And you were like, how old when you fucking, how, what?
24.
Oh my God, man. That's just, all right. I mean, I'm just jealous about that one. What was Ozzy like? Was he a total ass? Was he cool?
I was probably 20 when I met Alec Baldwin. So it was 22 years ago. And Ozzy Osbourne was fucking awesome.
Anything that stood out in particular that he said or that he did or that happened?
The first words out of his mouth was, "You guys got balls."
Wow. That's fucking incredible, man. Like, I kind of want to know everything about it. That's so fucking cool, man. So that was before he had the talk show. So he was just straight up a rocker.
There was a book bag involved, and there was a lot of extracurricular activity in the book bag. So yeah, we partied for almost 8 hours.
On the tour bus with Ozzy.
Oh, it was not a tour bus. It was actually in a pavilion.
Oh, I thought you said you jumped. Oh, okay. All right. I was thinking that you jumped on the tour bus and then just hung out with him on the tour bus the whole time.
No, we climbed on the back of it.
Oh, okay.
No, we climbed on the back of it to gain access to where all the musicians were camping at Darien Lake. It was Ozfest 2006.
Oh my God, that's fucking insane. And an Ozfest. And he just says, you guys got balls. Okay, you got to give it up for that. That's fucking bananas. What was Alec Baldwin like?
He was a dick.
How so? Details, details.
I don't recall how it actually even happened, but I was working with a friend of mine doing remodeling houses, and one of them was his property in Baldwinsville out near Syracuse.
Really?
And he just walked in and like had attitude and wasn't nice.
Really? Did he say anything like dickish to you?
No, not towards me. He mostly spoke to the general contractor that we were working with, and he didn't like how the stuff was coming out. I was pretty much just doing electrical and plumbing, so it had really nothing to do with us. But
Wow, that's just bananas. Wow, everyone says he's a dick who meets him. Brad Pitt is back in the building. LA Spidey Senses, thank you for tuning in. If you're just tuning in right now, this is the great big
Robert De Niro was actually really cool. We built a deck on the back of his camping Adirondacks.
He's got a camp in the Adirondacks?
Yeah, I'm not going to disclose where it is because it's a private location, but it's like half of fucking Yorkville.
Real? Wow. That's fascinating. No, you don't have to give the personal stuff. That's all good.
It's got a helicopter landing pad for a deck.
And it's in upstate New York. That is incredible.
Yeah, there's no way to get to it from driving an actual car or truck or anything like that. You either have to have a boat or a helicopter.
And who is it that has this?
Robert De Niro.
Robert fucking De Niro. I am taking your style. I am saving up all the money I make from Twitch. I'm buying an island and doing the same shit, man. That is the most gangster ass shit I've ever heard. Once I get it, are you going to come hang out and visit?
Absolutely.
That sounds insane, man. I mean, just the thought of it that you can't get to it unless you come in a helicopter. I want that! What's the type of thing that you want that you just can't have? In other words, what superpower do you wish you had? You got everything from invisibility to teleportation, super strength. What one did you wish you had?
Time travel.
Now, why is that?
I would go back and change a lot of shit that I fucking did in my life. Remember some louder numbers.
What was his name in Back to the Future? Biff Buchanan, I think. Biff? Was that his name?
Yep.
No shit. I can't believe I remember that. There's a lot of celebrities.
Sports Almanac.
Yes! Yes, that's what it was. That's awesome. There's a lot of celebrities that have places in New York, actually. Other than De Niro, what ones do you know of?
One of them just bought a property right outside of Saratoga Raceway, the horse track.
Saratoga.
Matthew McConaughey, I believe.
That's so weird, man. I mean, it's brilliant because it's kind of like that who would think to ask of them there. But, I mean, that is so brilliant. Can you imagine being Matthew McConaughey and being in central New York where we're at and just walking into a Cliffs, which is what the gas stations here are called, and nobody saying shit to him? Nobody recognizing, no one giving a shit? That would be incredible, man. That's the type of life that I wish I had. Everywhere I go, I get mobbed. Everywhere.
Danny Trejo was in Dinosaurs Barbecue last year.
Say that again? Danny Trejo was where?
Danny Trejo in Dinosaurs Barbecue last year.
What the fuck? Really? Oh, that's just fucking fascinating. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean, that must be really fucking cool.
Yeah, in Syracuse.
That is unbelievable. That is just so cool. I mean, you never expect that. Yeah, Trejo.
Trejo, whatever.
Yeah, Commando.
Just fucking pronounce it as they see it.
Yeah, Commando just wanted to, grammar check you verbally because Commando's like that. If Commando were to come up to you and actually have beef and swing at you, do you still have it in you to beat the living fuck out of somebody if necessary?
Oh, I've got it in me.
When you used to be a fighter is what I'm really focused on. Because that just fascinates me because I couldn't do that. I'm too fucking pretty. How in the living hell were you a boxer and not get your face fucked up? No offense. Not saying all boxers have fucked up faces, but you're brutally handsome. You're perfectly symmetrical. How come you don't have a
Well, it
scratch
got
on
fucked
you?
up.
Really?
I got scars in my eyes from being cut open.
What? Do it again.
You can see my forehead's all swollen.
Still? You got in a
I
fight
got
today?
sinus cavities that are destroyed.
Still? You just got in a fight today?
All my teeth. No, that's from years ago. My teeth are all, their roots are cracked below the gum line from getting punched in the mouth.
Oh my
Mouth
God.
guards don't really help you. They actually put pressure against your teeth when you get hit.
So you think the mouth guard is what? Wow. You really think that makes sense? That makes a lot of sense. We should sue the inventor of the mouth guard. Do you have cauliflower ear?
No, the mouth guard actually helps. It softens the blow. No, I do not have cauliflower ears.
And I'm just totally off with the list. Now, was there any fight that you were in that was just really back and
I never
forth?
wore headgear.
You never wore any? This delay can be murder, I'm sorry.
I never wore headgear. Not even in sparring matches.
Jesus Christ, he's that fucking hardcore. Have you ever had a match where it was pretty much back and forth? Or has everything just been a complete beatdown one way or the other?
No, I've had matches that have lasted pretty much 10 rounds at the most.
Jesus Christ.
My worst one was with this dude. His ring name was actually called D Train, and he was like 6'3" and probably 280, 290, and he was a jacked African American.
And he had fucking hard, is what you're saying.
And that was my loss.
That was the one? Wow. When you came out, what trunks were you wearing? Like, what colors? Do you have awesome designs on there? Did it say Lord Chaya on the ass cheeks? Did it say Lord Chaya on the ass cheeks?
Nope. It had a big ass C on the back of the fucking ass cheeks, and it had white stripes down the side, but they're
Oh, he froze. Fuck.
green.
Okay, cool. That fixed real quick. It's got a big ass C on it. That's awesome. Still, that big ass C does stand for Lord Chaya. So if you are just tuning in right now, this is the BSI number 4. This is the Big Scrooge interview. We're stepping into the world of Lord Chaya, one of the coolest guys I've ever met in my life. Incredibly nice guy, incredibly tough guy, former professional boxer, former American gladiator known as Nitro.
Yeah. I wouldn't go all that far.
Former porn star known as Miles Long.
Oh, God.
The name was actually Danny Schlong.
I'm totally going off the list. I don't have anything left. I don't have anything left on the list. We lost the list a while ago. Nothing is left there. Now, total brain fart. No, it wasn't. Yo, You get a message from somebody you haven't talked to in 20 years on Facebook, and they're like, yo, I got this show, you got to check it out. 1 in a million chance you were cool enough to be like, all right, I'll check it out. And you have been here every fucking night since. I love you for that, man. I love you. I love you for that, man. What part of Angry Wolf Syndrome on Twitch made you say, okay, this is cool?
Family Feud.
Really? It was the feud that got you?
Dude, it's fun. Like, the answers are ridiculous. The questions are stupid. You give the right answer, they still get it wrong.
What is your go-to fighting game? Mortal Kombat? Question mark.
Def Jam Vendetta.
Really? On wait, that was Dreamcast, right? No, PS2.
Nope, that was PlayStation 1 and 2.
1 and 2. I thought it was just on 2. Who would you use the most?
Nope, they had it for 1. There was just regular Def Jam on 1. Def Jam Vendetta came out on 2. And then there was Def Jam Streets of New York, I think, on through PS3.
Yes, you are correct. 50,000 points. That was brilliant. When you're playing it, let's say we set it up. You got the game, I got the game. Who gives a fuck? We got it. We could set it up. We could be in the same room playing it. Who are you going to choose to fight me with?
I always ran with DMX.
Yes!
Where's my dog? Dog, that's my man's in there.
The guy in the green suit, I can't remember what his name was.
Green suit. Green. I don't think that they can remake it nowadays because in the 90s, there were rappers. There were actual rappers. DMX, Snoop.
Scarface. There you go, Commando. His name was Scarface.
Scarface was in green. Awesome. I don't not know how the fuck he figured that out that quick. What was I just asking you when Commando threw me off track? Oh, the hip hop from back in the days. In the 90s, there were rappers. Now, if they were to come out with a new one of those games, it would be a bunch of nobodies that nobody's ever heard from, that's going to be popular for 2 minutes, and then they're gone forever. What rappers from when we were growing up are the ones that you could still bang in the car on the way to wherever you're driving? Who could you still listen to from back then?
I listened to Tupac. I listened to Biggie.
Ooh.
Hair Squad.
Yes!
Freeway.
Freeway was badass. I like that one he did with Jay-Z. He's like, mildly retarded.
Fat Joe and Big Pun on Route 49 in Marcy. I changed your flat tire.
I need to know everything. Baby! You met Pun and Joe. What was Pun like? Oh my God.
He was fucking huge. But he was down to earth. He talked to me like I was just a normal, everyday person. Fat Joe the same way.
What now? Do you remember? I don't know if you would remember or not, but you and me, we call people kid. a certain breed of white guys call people dude. I don't use dude. What were they calling you? Were they calling you like son? Were they calling you twin? Did they call you any of the awesome names that they had for each other? What up, Sean?
Who? Fat Joe or Big Pun?
Yeah.
They call me dog and they call me bro.
Oh, see, that's awesome. That's awesome. They must be really down to
They
earth.
call me man.
See, that's awesome. So they keep it, and it's okay. That's, I mean, Pun and Joe, I mean, were just my favorite when we were growing up. What other group, hip hop
They're just
group?
they acted like regular, ordinary, everyday people. They didn't act like they were famous.
That's cool. I did not expect that. I mean, I'm not saying I think they would be cocky, but I mean, you think they'd be a little bit different just because, I mean, they're fucking loaded and they're rolling through our way. You know what I mean? So that's really refreshing. Other than Alec Baldwin, who did you meet that was
It
just
was
like,
a green Mercedes. I want to say it was probably like 2006, 2007. It was a CLK. I don't remember exactly, but it was a 4-door.
did you know Fat Joe passed on Eminem? Holy shit, I did not know that.
I didn't know that either.
That's kind of unbelievable. I mean, possibly because they have separate styles, but I mean, they both have amazing styles. Who was it that said what that you still think is like the sickest lyrics that you've ever heard in your life from anybody?
Dude, I've heard so many of them.
Just anyone that comes to mind.
I'm stumped.
Some of the questions aren't answerable. So,
The best one out of all of them, I would say. Well, there's just so many of them. I mean, like old school rap and hip hop, like Tupac and Biggie and all them. I mean, their music actually was like talking about growing up from the streets.
yes!
You know, not I'm gonna grab my pistols, I'm gonna grab my gats, I'm gonna grab my fucking Lambos and stuff like that. Because 90% of your rappers all rent the shit that are in their videos anyways.
That's what really killed it for me. What really killed it for you to make you stop watching professional wrestling?
As soon as I realized it was a play.
Really? Oh, so, okay, so you lost a lot of good stuff. This next question,
Yep.
Lady Chaya is not allowed to help you with the answer.
What's the question?
Okay, here we go. You're a bus driver and you have 11 people on the bus. 3 people get off. 6 people get on. 2 people get off. 4 people get on. 1 person gets off. How old is the bus driver?
42.
Damn, you got it! Yes!
Left on-
Yes! Yes! There's been a lot of people that have not caught that. That's just a sign of being a genius. I had to give you the credit that you deserve for it. I didn't want to stretch that question out too long. I did not see a harness on Mick Foley when he fell off Hell in a Cell. Lady Chaya throwing a 69 in there. Jesus Christ, man. This motherfucker. Now, I was invited to a part of
Yeah,
something.
later, babe.
I gotta. You gotta love when you see people that are in a healthy relationship. That's just beautiful. That's just beautiful. Made me forget what the fuck I was gonna say next. That's how awesome that was. What the hell was I going to say next? Did I ask you the one about what was it that you saw that me? Oh wait, no, I did. I forgot that. That was the feud. Are you okay with the fact that the feud never really comes back anymore? It's been a while that we have played the feud, and some people have mentioned it, some people haven't. Does it bother you that we don't play the feud as much anymore? Because it used to be a nightly thing.
No, it doesn't bother me. I'd like to see it come back. I mean, it's fun because we interact with everybody. We get to help each other out.
Okay, so yeah, so when it gets to that point, sometimes you got to evolve. That's true. But I mean, the talk show is just the straight up dream that I've always had. This is why I'm so glad that you decided to be a part of it. And there's no end to the questions. The questions just go forever. So it'll only end when you tap out or when you are ready to let it go. So I just wanted to point that one out real quick because I'm never going to stop with the questions. When it was the time that you were watching professional wrestling, who would you say was one of your top 5 favorites if you can't mention all 5?
My all-time favorite was The Undertaker. Then I would go for Lex Luger. Then it was Macho Man Randy Savage,
Really?
Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Wow. So that was back in like 90s.
Snake Roberts.
Yes! That is one hell of a list, man. I liked your list of the top 5 video games of all time, but your list of the top 5. Wow.
I met The Undertaker. I met Lex Luger. I met Yokozuna.
No way. I am fucking shocked, man. I can't believe you met so many
And
famous people.
Razor Ramon.
Hey, yo.
Okay. Do you remember anything about them? Tell me you remember something about. Was it just a hey, nice to meet you, have an autograph, or
Yep, hey yo.
was there anything more than just the autograph, or did you like chill with him, like Ozzy?
It was actually Riverside Mall. We got our pictures taken with him. It was just pictures, autographs. It was like a meet and greet thing for Monday Night Raw at the Odd.
No way! I can't believe it. I can't believe it. And by the way, Lady Chaya just got pinned. That was really nice of you to say. I really appreciate that. I do not ignore the chat when there's an interview going. We still see the chat. It's just it's not as knowledge as much if there's an interview going on. So please don't think that I'm not paying attention to you. We both are. And I love you for being here. You met Nash at a Q&A. If the day ever comes that you get interview, Commando, then I'm going to ask you about that. But this one is Lord Chaya's right now. Lord Chaya, yo, I got an idea. Let's shave your head. Right now. Yeah, you would look
I ain't
fantastic.
got much up there now.
That's what I'm saying. You would
Just
look.
got a haircut today, man.
See?
Got cleaned up, got shaved.
For the interview tonight, you got to give it up for him for that, man. My man came dressed to impress for the interview. I respect that. I thank you for that. But I
My
talk,
wife is like, absolutely not.
I talked to her about it, and she's already cool with it. She said it would be awesome if you joined the Bald Guy Club. So it was a secret, you know what I mean? So just so you know, she's giving you the okay now if you want to join the club. I think we should. I can hold you down and shave your head at the same time if it boils down to it. But your thoughts? Looking good. Nope.
I shaved my head probably 20 years ago.
And it was amazing, right? And now you're just thinking about, you're like, it's just got to go. All right. It's because male pattern baldness is
Fuck no, I got sunburnt on that shit. It hurt like hell.
really. I'm glad that Lady Chaya understands my sense of
Yeah.
humor because
Got
not a lot
blisters
of
and
people do.
everything.
That's got to be fucking brutal. Blisters on a bald head. I'm an indoor cat. I'm not a stray. I don't worry about that shit. That's crazy, but I'm really glad that she does get the sense of humor and she's playing along with it. That's really cool. You got to put sunscreen on a bald hat or wear a hat. Commando is just full of knowledgeable information. I love it. I absolutely love it. If you're just tuning in right now, I'm interviewing the infamous Lord Chaya. We're talking about knocking out principles. We're talking about eating steak. We're talking about living in New York. If you got any questions for Lord Chaya himself, he is here. So feel free to throw it up in the chat. I'm with Dan. I have to have a sense of humor. Okay, that's a very good point. That's a good point. So,
What? Hell yeah!
now, if Twitch existed when we were in high school, do you think you would have jumped on the bandwagon and started streaming? Or is it just something that you would just be like, nah, I'd just be watching Scrooge do it?
I'd probably be watching you do it. I was big into football. Working at my
Yes!
uncle's garage, working at my uncle's realty, flipping houses.
So you were making bank instead of playing with computers. I respect that. I love that. Who was your favorite Attitude Era wrestler?
Pretty much, yeah.
Attitude Era. Who was
When was the Attitude Era?
right before the Attitude Era was with like Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock. Basically, as you stopped watching.
Well, Stone Cold was in it while I still watched it. Um,
About how many people would you say that we went to school with did you still hang out
I
with
would
to
have to
this
say
day?
probably. I'm gonna have to go with Stone Cold.
And she says before the fake shit. I love it, but we got to give Stone Cold yet another shout out. Leading into a celebrity question, you get one free punch. Any celebrity out there. By celebrity, I mean famous person. Someone that we've all heard of, basically. One free punch. Who is Lord Chaya going to snuff?
Joe Biden.
Wow! Really? Really? For any particular reason or just because he's the president?
I'm gonna break his face. One hit, guaranteed.
Why such hostility towards
He's a
Biden?
piece of shit.
Why so? How so?
He ran this country into the ground. He's giving more money away than what he's doing for our own people. We got veterans that are like literally homeless and living on the streets.
Now you're talking to somebody right now that does not follow politics at all. I don't watch the news. I know nothing
People
what's
fought
going
for our
on.
country. They should be. I don't follow politics at all either.
But he's running it into the ground. I mean, I did not know about the giving the money away and all that stuff.
But what's right is right. What's wrong is wrong.
Exactly. So that's why
So he just gave Ukraine like trillions of dollars to fight a war that we have nothing to do with.
we did?
Ukraine isn't even a part of NATO.
But we did? So what about Trump?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. That's really nice. Thank you.
You're
Open
welcome.
the border. Look at all the refugees that are pouring into this country. They're literally kicking kids out of school.
Wow.
Oh, it's true. It's true.
I did not know about any of that shit. Now, what's with Trump? Was Trump cool?
Trump was the best president we ever had. He got us out of the biggest deficit, and Biden put us right back into triple the deficit.
Triple it? Jesus Christ. Do you think that it's because, and I've heard someone say this, do you think it's because he ran the country like a company?
Exactly.
See, that's what's interesting to me. I heard someone say that. I believe it was Papa
Treated
Scrooge.
the country like it was a business.
We're people that were in the country.
Not to mention he
Not to mention he what?
Took care of everybody. He didn't discriminate.
he took care of everybody. He made people get jobs, kicked them off welfare.
See, because I don't follow and I don't know about this stuff, that's just mind blowing. The only reason.
Handouts. You want it? Get it. Work for it.
There you go. That's beautiful. I wish I would have followed this shit more. If he becomes president again, then I'm definitely going to start paying attention to it. Will Trump be the next president?
Hopefully.
I'm hoping.
Got it. Fake news shit though. It's snowing again, man. You're gonna have to go out.
You are packing up everything. Packing up the wife and kids, packing up everything and moving. What place on the planet would you move to if you were moving right now? Where?
Tennessee.
Tennessee? Really? You know I'm going to ask why that is. Is there family or something? Yeah.
It's just beautiful country land. People are generous, considerate. There's a lot more stuff to do for the kids.
Speaking of, you have how many kids?
4 together.
4? That's a beautiful thing. It might be 5 because I have noticed that my daughter has your eyes. You can.
Get me in trouble, man.
I'm not at all. I'm not getting you in any trouble at all. It's just kind of joke. It's just a crack one out of here and there. 3 boys and 1 girl. Good God, that must be just bananas, man. I'm glad that you caught the joke. That's what I was building up to. Okay. All right, that scared me for a minute. She's got to have a sense of humor to be with you, just like you says. So if it is a sense of humor that it is, you had a long day. You don't want to do anything other than just sit on the couch and watch a funny movie. What comedian, what actor, who do you want to see?
Dude, there's so many good ones.
Give me at least 3.
This movie wise, I like the new Equalizer. I like the Power Book series. I like watching Blue Bloods, NCIS, NCIS, Hawaii. But funny wise, comedy.
Yeah, what comedian what actor, who's funny in your opinion is what I'm saying.
I like watching Anthony Rodia skits. I like watching Matt Rife skits.
Matt Rife. Now he is an up and comer as of right now and recently. I've had a lot of people hate on him.
Williams.
Oh, and of course the cat, yeah. But what do you think it is about Matt Rife that makes it so polarizing? Because I've heard a lot of people say he sucks, and I heard a lot of people say he's great. So I'm confused. What are your thoughts on him?
He interacts with the crowd.
Oh, he's one of those. Now, I already talked to Lady Chaya about this next question, and she doesn't have a problem with this one either.
He involves the crowd in his comedy.
Oh, that's cool. I that might be an idea of something I might do at some point in time. Oh wait, I already do it. Speaking of how cool Lady Chaya is, I already asked her about this question. She already said it's okay if you answer it. So it's not a bad one. It's not going to get you any trouble. It's the Golden Girls question. Which one of the Golden Girls would you do? Estelle Getty, Betty White, Rue McClanahan, B. Arthur.
Blanche.
Yes! Yes! That is the correct answer. That is the correct answer. That is awesome. Lady Chaya says Estelle Getty. I like how she's commandeering the interview and giving her own answers. That is fantastic. Lady Chaya is absolutely beautiful. I cannot imagine her making out with Estelle Getty. I cannot do that. That's too much for me. Betty White, too. That's obnoxious.
Commando, because he's already a pig.
Exactly. And she was pretty, I'm not going to lie, she was pretty hot. She was pretty sultry. And everything she said, she always just had to, and the accent, oh.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again.
Oh my God, that was a fucking great one. Oh my God. I am so fucking hungry right now. I could go for a.
What was her name?
What it was?
Bell. Captain Bell. Like, I'm gonna say it.
The hottest actor, female wise, was Catherine Bell.
Catherine Bell.
Sarah McKenzie from JAG.
Let me see this real quick. Catherine Bell, British American.
Just type in Catherine Bell JAG photos.
I'm just going to type in Catherine Bell jack off photos. Because goddamn. Okay. Everybody that's listening has Google. They can Google Catherine Bell. Yeah, she's pretty. Yeah, I'm.
Judge Advocate General.
Wow. Okay, so I'm actually looking into. Okay, yeah. Okay, she can catch a hot one to the dot, son. She's 55 and she is scalding hot at that age. So
Yep.
T or A? When it comes
Use
to
the pearl necklace.
when it comes to TNA, are you more for T or are you more for A?
I'm both.
Yet again, that is the correct answer. Yes. Yes. And the same answer from Lady Chaya as well. Yes. Yes. You gotta love it when you see a couple that is a healthy couple in a healthy relationship that are cool, that can make jokes and break balls and have fun like on a show like Angry Wolf Syndrome. What would you advise me to do if I just meet a chick and I want it to work out like you guys? What advice would you give me?
Honesty.
The biggest thing is honesty, communication, talk it, like get to know each other. Don't just try to hit it and quit it or try to find out what it's like. You know, make a commitment to one chick only. Don't definitely get caught looking at other chicks' asses or titties in the fucking store. You can look at the menu, but you just can't order from it.
You guys get jealous. What the fuck? You can look what they can't touch. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. So if there's any chicks out there that are idolizing me, you heard it here first, folks. The more you know. Motherfucker.
I look at chicks' asses and so does my wife.
So, yeah, but you got a cool wife, so it's not fair. I usually end up getting with the psychos. Have you ever been with a psycho before you were with the missus? Did you ever get with a crazy chick?
Talk about it together.
Yeah, my kid's mom.
Now, I don't know how you'd be able to answer it, but what was the sign that you had that was like, okay, it's over between us? Oh, man, he froze again. All right, we'll come back with a fresh, brand new question as soon as we can get him back. I think he's back. I think he's back. Okay, he is moving. Okay, yes. He is back.
I should be back.
There he is. Okay, so if you didn't get the question, it was what happened that made you know that the breakup was imminent? The chat kind of explains pretty well, so if you want to pass on that answer, I ain't mad at you on that.
That's pretty much what happened.
Okay, so that was a pretty easy one. Out of all the beautiful swear words that is out there, out of all the beautiful curse words that we use so much, what is your favorite curse word?
Fuck.
Chicken came back with the cunty. Chicken came back with the cunty. If you checked out the interview that happened last time on episode 3 with Canceled Chicken Z, his answer was cunty. He came back in with the same question and threw it in the chat again. Had to give him an acknowledgement for that.
title chicken.
Everything is related. It's a different type of labyrinth. It's a
Try not to
maze.
use cunt too much. It stands for see you next Tuesday or can't understand normal thinking.
The true meaning of it is best friends, though.
Really? That is so weird. It's like I hear her say it and then it pops up on stream. That is so fucking
Look it
cool.
up in the dictionary.
Back in the 1500s.
Back in the 1500s, will pop up in the chat. Watch. What? Yeah, see? That's fucking weird. That is so weird. It almost made me forget the next question. I love my man, Cancel Chicken Z. He's a great guy. I love Lord Chaya. That's my man's in him. That's a great guy. There's no animosity between you and Chicken, which I really like, but Chicken got his own sound effect on my board. I love you enough to put a sound effect for you on my board. If you can encompass your entire life, your entire representation, your whole aura into one tiny little audio segment to be added to the board, what would I be adding to my board? A snippet of a song, a clip from a movie. This is one that Aquitas came out with recently. Let me...
Sound of an impact gun.
Really? Just a gunshot? Really? Just a gunshot?
No, an impact gun. Like you use on working on cars.
Oh, like the... I think. Impact gun cars. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, something like that.
And because Aquitas got one recently, this is the one Aquitas came out with.
Fucking what the fucking fuck? Who the fuck? Fuck this fucking. How did you two fucking fucks? Fuck!
Yeah, Boondock Saints. That's what I wanted a long time ago. You were like, no, I don't think I can do that.
Yeah, exactly, because I've never seen the movie, and I didn't want to do that. And then he brought up the same question and the same idea. And I said, no, I don't want to do that. I've never seen that movie. And then this motherfucker's like, all right, hold on. I didn't know what I was holding for. And he comes back in the chat a little while later. He's like, what's your email? I said, oh, shit, here we go. He made that and mailed it to me. So I had to make it. There's not a way that it was around it.
You guys are fucking professionals. We can do this every day.
Exactly. Thank you.
Get your fucking rope. No, is that right, Rambo?
Funniest insult to insult somebody with.
Eat a bag of dicks.
Yes! What age were you when you lost your V card? I'm assuming.
You want the truth, or let me lie to you.
Well, that's up to you, man. This is just the interview, homie. I can't control what you say. If you lie to me, you got to live with the guilt of lying to me. So, you have an awesome wife. She's not going to get
I was 9.
9? Holy shit! Yes! Some of us have started early. Some of us did peak early. I had a mustache in 3rd grade. You're not alone, my friend. Don't feel bad. Aquitas was wondering. Top.
She was 15.
Oh, 15. Oh, okay. I think you're saying you lost your V card when you were 9, but you first made love when you were 15.
Oh. No, I was 9. She was 15.
Oh. Oh! Well, then, goddamn. Okay, so you got to give the man props for that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You got to give the man props for that. That's just awesome. I'm so proud that I'm going to cry. Oh my god, I'm gonna squirt some. I'm so proud. What movie have you ever watched that made you cry?
I don't even know.
That's all right. I'm not gonna lie. I cried when I saw The Notebook. I cried when I saw The Notebook with every girlfriend that I've watched The Notebook with. Aww. I don't like those fucking stories. I like action movies. I like comedies. I like crazy stuff. I like out there. What are the top 5 favorite movies of all time of Lord Chaya?
I got teary-eyed with The Green Mile.
Really? I've never seen that one. I think I know what it's about. Do you hear the top 5 question?
Tom Hanks, Anthony Michael Duncan, The Electric Chair.
Oh, that scene. Okay. All right. Michael Clark Duncan, may he rest in peace. If you didn't know, now you know. The other question. Uh-oh. We lost him again. And he's back. Okay. So if you didn't hear me, what are the top 5 best movies of Lord Chaya?
John Coffey.
What is it?
Boondock Saints.
Okay.
Back to the Future. Shawshank Redemption. Polar Express. Guardians of the Galaxy.
Damn. Those are all pretty fucking badass movies. Now, which Back to the Future? I'm assuming you mean number 2?
I don't know. One of my pills.
It's got to be Back to the Future 2 that you're talking about, right? Or do you mean like
Back
the
to the
original?
Future 2.
It was 2. Okay. Now, we did grow up at the same time, so Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were absolutely massive when they first came out. How many action figures would you say you had when it came to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Is he frozen again? I don't know if you could hear me or not. Did you hear me or are you thinking?
I had probably 2 of each. I had the airplane. I had the subway train that they lived in.
Oh, man. That's fucking awesome.
No, it was just a hell of a lag.
Oh, okay. I thought I lost you for a minute there. Did you know that we've been doing this for 3 hours? Did you even know that? Super lag. Holy shit, there is a lag. It's getting bad, man. Oh my god, he's really waiting to hear me.
No.
No what? I don't even know what you're talking about. It's been so long. The lag is so bad. Ah, yes. It's time to have a drink. You're grabbing a beer. What brand is your favorite beer? Best tasting beer?
My favorite beer is Miller High Life.
Miller High Life. Have you ever tried Stella Artois? Have you ever tried Stella Artois or Yingling?
I don't like them.
Really? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Just give me 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Mizzy McBride. I almost forgot about that. I definitely had to bring that back. So we can wrap it at any time because I did just notice it's after midnight. So if you ever want to go to bed, just let me know. I won't keep you up all night. Who is your favorite band?
My favorite band
Yes.
would have to be Black Sabbath.
Of all time, really?
That's because he hung out
Of
with
all
Ozzy.
time, Soilwork. Stabbing the Drama.
I'm still tripping over the whole punch Biden in the face thing.
I've seen hundreds of bands live.
If you're in the car by yourself, you're driving to work, from work, whatever you're driving during work, doesn't really matter. There's nobody in their vehicle with you. You're all by yourself. Who are you singing? Belting it out at the top of your lungs. Oh! Eye of the Tiger.
Probably some old school Tupac.
Yes.
No Survivor, Eye of the Tiger, Commando.
I don't think so, man.
I don't even really care for that song too much.
If it was a fighting game from back in the day, what game would I be able to play with you that you would absolutely mop the floor with me?
Bloody Roar 3.
Oh my God, you're good at that game? Really? That is a rough game. Who would you use if you remember the name of the character that you would use? Bloody Roar 3. Wow. That's going way back. Wow.
I call him the cockroach, but he's actually the big giant cricket.
The cricket guy? That's fucking weird. I didn't expect that one.
I don't remember the actual name of the character, though.
That is just bananas. What was your favorite stuffed animal as a kid? What's its name?
I think it's like a Roku or something. Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, it was a Winnie the Pooh. Little Lord Chaya had a Winnie the Pooh, and it's awesome. I have a mainstream one. I have one that nobody's ever heard of. Tax. Taz? Taz? What kind
Lady
of...
Chaya is right. As I got older, I did have a Taz stuffed animal that my son now has.
Oh, that's awesome. So it's multi-generational.
600 is just 10.
That's a beautiful thing. What celebrity out there that you haven't met do you want to meet? Male category, female category.
Male category is going to have to be Bruce Willis, but that'll never happen because he ain't doing too well. And female category, you already know, is Catherine Bell.
Yeah, okay. I forgot about that part. Bruce Willis. Bruce fucking Willis. Dementia. I saw it and I got super sad. You saw that thing with Bruce Willis, how he's not doing too good now?
Favorite pizza place in Central New York is Joe's Pizza.
Yes! Hell yeah!
And Hot Off the Brick comes in 2.
Hot Off the Brick? Where the hell is that? I've never even heard of that one. Hot Off the Brick?
They're French Road by Chantry's and then in Westmoreland.
Really? Barry's. Did you ever go to Barry's Pizza?
And Barry's Pizza is no longer in existence. They had one in Albany, but mother died and they shut down.
Really? The mom died? Wow. They were not the coolest people to me, but you know, they are part of the childhood, so that's just amazing.
She was the last one left. The kid had nothing to do with it.
Really? The hot chick? That's fucking crazy. I remember everyone wanted the daughter that was there. Sorry for being esoteric about that. We can go back to the generalizations in a second. If we were playing Mortal Kombat 3, who would you choose?
Raiden.
Sometimes I hit the wrong sound effect. Going back in time again to a little TV show called In Living Color. Who are your favorite characters on In Living Color? Cyrax. Wow.
Tyrone the Crackhead.
Oh, that's Chappelle's show. Tyrone Bigham's, that's Chappelle's show. I'm talking In Living Color. You remember In Living Color?
Well, you played.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I didn't really watch In Living Color too much.
Oh, okay. Homie don't play that.
Homie, don't play that.
That was more like Homie the Clown, early Jim Carrey with Fire Marshal Bill, Damon Wayans. All the Wayans were there. which Wayans Brothers movie is the worst one that you've ever seen? And you can't say all of them.
The Wayans brothers.
Just period. Just the Wayans Brothers, period.
White chicks.
White chicks, yes. How fucking lame was that? I mean, there were funny parts in it, but I mean, how lame is that? How lame was that movie? Did they just do it
It was
because
fucking stupid.
You got Aquinas agreeing with you that it was the worst one of all of them. Do you remember He-Man action figures from when we were kids? Pre-Ninja Turtles, there was He-Man. Let's go back in time farther with He-Man. You remember the He-Man action figures?
Before He-Man, there was Conan the Barbarian.
Wow. Oh my God, yes. That's it. Yeah, okay, so you got me beat on that. Well, Aquinas, anytime, man. Anytime, man. If you feel like typing it up right now, go for it. If you want to wait, then, maybe we could interview you sometime too. Who gives a shit? Okay, all right. Now, next question. I have no idea what it is.
I'm actually going to get out of here because. Oh, all right. One more question.
No, that's all good. If you want to wrap it up, I ain't mad at that. I didn't even think of the next question yet. I'm still pondering. But yeah, we can wrap it up, man. It's all good.
All right.
Well, thank you for doing this. This was a lot of fun. I
It was
learned
definitely fun. It was interesting.
Hell yeah.
BSI all the way. You guys all have a good night.
Thanks for being a part of the show, baby. That was fucking awesome. I love you, man. Lord and Lady Chaya, both of you. I love you guys. Thanks for being on the show.
Love you too, kid.
That was fucking awesome.